Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the GC Informer. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracula, bringing you some of the weirdest and slightly annoying gaming news of the current moment. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. We'll start with a story that's not depressing or anything, it's just a bit, typical of the industry. Detective Pikachu the movie is due to come out on May the 10th this year. And not even it's about 4 or 5 months off. Well, 4 and a bit months off. And a sequel has already been greenlit by the studio. Now, a sequel being greenlit a very short amount of time before a movie actually comes out, or it hasn't even come out yet, is usually a sign of one of two things. Either the studio has good faith that it will get good reviews in the cinemas and loads of people will flock to see it. Or number two, the producers see a nice easy cash cow, and regardless of the quality of the first movie, they just want to pump more out because they know people will go and see it regardless. Cough, Transformers, cough. So, let's not take this as any indicator on the quality of the Detective Pikachu movie. From what I've seen, it does look, if nothing else, interesting. From the trailer, that's certainly what it looks like to me. It looks like a living, breathing Pokemon world, realistically styled, and Mr. Mime is the creepiest fucker in the world, but, I don't want to say it's going to be good because, movies on games don't have the best track record, as you probably are aware. So, the likelihood is it's going to be passable at best, but it does have some decent enough talent behind it. Ryan Reynolds, in a project that he's invested in, can be a really good actor. It might be good. I really want it to be good because it's my favourite franchise in video games and probably in general. So I do want this film to be good, but we'll see. Regardless though, regardless of the quality of this movie, there's going to be another one. A little bit of funny news now. It's less depressing than I originally thought, it's just quite funny. Bethesda and Fallout 76, they just can't catch a break. They really can't with this game, but this is quite funny. So, let's get into it. You are aware of the bag controversy. I'm no doubt aware the canvas bags that were supposed to come with the Power Armor edition that ended up being nylon bags, and then Bethesda had to, at great expense, make other canvas bags and ship them out to customers, and even that went wrong. There's a whole story about it. If you go back a few months in our news videos, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. But so Bethesda have released a $200 leather jacket, which is a premium Fallout 76 Vault-Tec leather jacket on their store for $270 which I will point out, for the price, for a very good leather jacket, that is a good price point. I have a leather jacket that it wasn't cheap. It was definitely not a cheap leather jacket, but it has lasted me about 7 to 8 years and is still going very strong. So for a very high quality leather jacket, that's not a bad price. But this is Bethesda and Fallout 76 merchandise, so we don't really know what the quality is going to be. Quite telling though is the fact that while the product, the item, is called a leather jacket with lambskin leather, the actual product description doesn't mention the leather at all, but it does mention it comes in a nice bag holder. Oh dear. So, people of the Twitterverse have, of course, taken to Twitter to kind of rip this to shreds, and they have done so very successfully, with a lot of people putting tweets out such as, the expectation versus reality. And we have some quite funny ones, which I'm probably putting up on the screen now, particularly ones comparing it to a bit of tarpaulin. We've got, plastic bags, all those shitty rain poncho Macs with 76 on it. I love this. I love it so much. There is actually, to be fair, a picture of it of this bag, like an actual picture of the bag where it's sort of on the ground. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. Like the images of it on people look okay, but the actual image of it just on the ground, weirdly, out of nowhere. And it looks like a heap of shit, to be perfectly honest with you. If you've got $276 to spend on a coat, don't buy this, buy a nice one. Buy yourself, like, I don't know, find Fallout on sale instead and just buy that. Because, you know, there's a lot of nicer coats probably that you can spend $276 on than that one. That brings us to the end then of this episode of the GC Informer, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe and share whatever you fancy, and our social links are down in the description with a link to our Discord where you can join our lovely growing community. Thank you though very much for watching this, and stay tuned for news, reviews and podcasts, and I will see you soon for something else. Here's my cat, by the way. I got her the other day. She's very needy and she likes getting in the way, don't you?